Hello, Beez Bladers! Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I gotta tell you, it was a week ago that I was at Blade Show 2023 and I can't believe that we're back in the hive, but I am excited because we have a bunch of new KIZERs to check out. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest right now. I spent more time talking at the KIZER booth than I did checking out the knives. I don't even know if I've seen half of these. So we're gonna do some quick unboxings and first impressions, and all that's gonna start right now. First up is not the Carnivorous, the Coniferous V. Justin Gingrich design, 154 cm blade steel that's stonewashed, titanium, and micarta. And if you're new to the channel and I'm talking too loud or I'm talking too fast, all you gotta do is either turn the volume down or turn the speed of the video down, and you'll like it much more. Some folks are like, what is this dude on? You know what? I'm high on life and I love knives and I love checking them out, and I get excited when I do unboxings and I get to share with all of you guys and gals. I hope you're having a fantastic day. All right, I'm trying to keep the pressure low. Are you ready? Here you go. The KIZER Coniferous V. Would you look at it? Just look at it, and ooh, we have a little bit of texture vision going on the micarta. Okay, so this isn't the deepest pile micarta that I've seen from them, but it is very nice. It has a good texture. And what do we have going on around here? Well, a little bit of jimping on the butt. I don't remember ever seeing jimping on the butt. We'll see how that, you know what? I think I know how that's going to play in. And do we have a reversible clip? It has a very different clip going on. It is deep carry. You have a couple mushrooms growing in the shade, and yes, it is reversible. And let's see. There is some jimping on the flipper, but it's pretty much non-existent as far as grip. It doesn't give me any grip. And look at this. I remember. This one has completely locks up on both sides of the blade. This is something I've never seen before. And the jimping is pretty good. Not that grippy, but pretty good. Let's see what the blade looks like. You ready? Pow! Right in the kisser. Ooh, yeah. Now, I like the looks of that. That is a pretty sweet blade shape. I'm liking that. Ooh, 154, and ooh, yeah, it feels good and sharp. Nice, clean design, and going all the way down and looking on the inside. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of milling going on for weight reduction, but this side is titanium. So you have that nice titanium clean look over here, and there you go. Justin Gingrich, and let's see how it feels. Oh my goodness, it is dropping shut right out of the box that we literally just took it out of. So it has good action. The detent is pretty good, not the fastest detent in the world, but it does come snapping out if I give it just a little bit of push. You do have some room for sharpening there. The pass-through is fantastic. And I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it or not, but there is a V shape right here on the top. See that V right there? That V completely locks in on both sides of the liner lock, and that is going to make for an extremely strong lock. It's locked up on this side, comes back to a V, and comes down on this side, so that is very nice, very nice. Y'all know the size of my hands, 4 inches, 3.5, and from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25, and oh yeah, the ergos are great. It has excellent ergos, and I'm wondering what the jimping on the butt... With the butt jimping, I guess that's going to help you grab in your palm so you don't lose grip of it, which does help because there's no jimping on the flipper that you can feel. It does not have the strongest detent in the world, but it does come flipping out with authority. Has a nice sized blade. I would say probably, I'm guessing around 3 1/3, somewhere in that vicinity, but it is a good EDC size knife. It is not heavy. It's very comfortable, and all these knives that we're going to zip through and we're going to speed up, I'll have links in the description to every one of these, and I have 10% off. And by the way, all of these knives drop at 10 p.m. on June 11th. Next, we have the Kobold II by Sebastian Irwin. That's his design. And this one has CPM 4V blade steel, baby. Black stonewash, black aluminum. And of course, you get some stickers, and you always get extra hardware when you get your KIZERs. Let's check this bad boy out. Now, I am familiar with the Kobold II, and we gave one away last week on the live stream. And if you haven't been to the live stream, every Friday night, Beez Blades, live at the Hive. Oh, right. 8:15 to 11:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't miss it because we have a blast. This is the KIZER Kobold II. Would you look at it? Just look at it. And this one has a great front flipper. It has excellent excellent jimping. It grabs your skin. You don't have a mistake when it comes to flipping this knife. It's easy to do the reach over. It's fantastic. They did the jimping on this one absolutely perfecto. And look at this. It has those nice lines. And I believe I have the Micarta version. I do. And it has these lines that match the lines, except for this one has the nice aluminum, all blacked out, absolutely blacked out. It is not reversible. It has a pocket clip that's sitting on top of the scales. It doesn't have some mushrooms growing in the shade, so you do have some flat screws. And then back here, you have a little bit of texture. I wouldn't call it palpable very much. It's not really serving a purpose other than the fact that it looks very nice, very, very nice. And check it out. You have a lanyard pin back here, but this is a great reverse flicker. Ooh, yeah. And the ergos are very good. It has a robust handle. It gives you a little bit of thickness to hold on to. It does have a big area right here with plenty of area for the pass through. So yeah, look at that. All of these, I'm guarantee that most of these are going to be drop sheddy because that's what KIZER does. So this one does have a strong detent. I'm having to commit. So that is a good thing. And the slow roll, oh yeah. And this is a nice long blade. Check out this blade. Love the looks of that. Oh my goodness. Now it doesn't really have jimping out here. This jimping right up here doesn't really serve a purpose. So it's jimpless, but because you don't have a back flipper, you have all of this real estate right here for your index finger. You can really get in it. And if you like utility blades, this is a fantastic utility blade. And CPM 4V, are you serial? Are you serial right now? That is some serious steel. I mean, this is some tough stuff. Has excellent black stonewash going on. There you see the Kobold II, and I do like the subtle lines that they put in with it, and it goes with the whole aesthetic. And next up, what is this? Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I have another one. It's right here. We have two of these. I'm excited about these. Now, if you have seen the KIZER Escort, these are new variants of the Escort, and I am, oh yeah, I can't wait to. Yes, we have Micarta. That's what I'm talking about. You know I love my Micarta. And if I haven't said it already, I hope you're having a fantastic day because I am on cloud, I don't know what, 11.2 right now, checking out all these new KIZERs, as if I didn't get to see enough knives at Blade Show. And yes, I am mentioning Blade Show, and I hope that every one of you gets to go at one point or another. It is an absolute blast. So here we have two new versions of the KIZER Escort, which is such a good knife. And it's Micarta. Two different versions of Micarta. You have the green and the black, and this is the more burlap kind, and this is, oh boy, there, oh, I'm telling you. And we can talk, when you come to the live stream, we can talk about all of these knives and talk about all the things. You can ask questions. We have a knife cam. We do size comparisons, but check this out. This has the clutch lock. You can adjust how strong the tension is on this crossbar lock. You can have it softer. Maybe you have some arthritis or something going on, or some dainty fingers, or some thin skin. You can put it on super light, or maybe you really like to fidget and you want to do that reverse flick. The reverse flick is phenomenal with this knife. If you've seen the KIZER Drop Bear, this is just kind of like a bigger version, but wow, this is such a fantastic knife. And the blade steel on these, I'm pretty sure I saw, yes, it is 154 cm blade steel. And oh wow, okay, so I personally like the feel of this Micarta. It gives me a little more traction than the aluminum. The aluminum is a little more fancy, a little more dress-like, but the feel on this is so good. The ergos are fantastic. I don't have any hot spots at all. And check it out. We have a reversible deep carry pocket clip. It is inset into the liners, and you have flat screws. There's a little bit of jimps going digga back here, and then up here you have some digga. And the jimping, I wish it was a little more aggressive. Yeah, it's semi-grabby. It's not bad. I would say that most folks would say that it's absolutely perfect. And you can get a little bit up here and get right next to this blade. Has a beautiful blade grind. Check out, there's the stonewash version. And then here is another stonewash version, but not the black stonewash. This is a fantastic knife. I don't have to tell, if you want to see more about this knife, I have videos out on it already, but these are the two new versions of the KIZER Escort. Oh, now watch out. We're getting into the velvety boxes now, baby. That's what I'm talking about. When you get the velvety box from KIZER, that means you've stepped it up just a little bit, just a notch or two. This is the KIZER Tien by Jonathan Style. And what are we working with? S35 VN blade steel, stonewash, titanium handle. Oh yeah, it's gotta be a fancy one. I love opening these fancy boxes. You get all the regular, look at there, the extra hardware, which is such a good idea that you get the extra hardware. That way, if you lose a screw, you don't have to try to contact and wait for your replacement screws. You already have it. Ooh, now you know what? This is one I have not seen before. I did not see it at Blade Show because, like I said, I wasn't paying attention. My focus needs more focus. So this is the KIZER Tien. Ooh, would you look at it? And check it out. It has a little bit of a blue pivot collar going on here, which matches this really nice anodized back spacer that has the lanyard hole. And ooh, check it out. It has an accent in the pocket clip. That is pretty cool. This is a frame lock. You have a steel lock bar insert. And this, man, oh man, this is a sweet looking knife. You do have some jimping. The jimping's not very grabby. It doesn't grab my skin. So my finger does kind of slip off of the jimping. Let's see what the blade looks like. Pow! Oh my goodness. Whoa, look at that. Check that out. Now that is a wicked looking blade. I'm digging that all day long. I absolutely love S35 VN, and you do have room for sharpening. You don't have a tall grind, so it's a little robust behind the edge, a little thick behind the edge, because you only have from the edge to this point right here for it to trail up. But let's see how it feels. Oh yeah, that is comfy. Now the jimps they're ginormous and spread apart. They're dick, and the jimping does not grab my hand at all. So that would be more for aesthetics than it would be for purpose. But this is a looker without a doubt. Now you know the size of my hand. It fits right in my hand. If you have an extra large hand, this might be a little small for you, but your pinky might be able to wrap around the bottom. But it does feel very good. Let's check out the action. Now look at this. We have good lockup. Is it centered? Yes, it is centered, and I like the sound of it. And we have multiple ways to open it. And how does she fly? Pow! Ooh, yeah. So that feels pretty good. How's our detent? Not the strongest detent in the world, but it does sound so good. This is some pocket candy for all you knife collectors and connoisseurs out there that like titanium and S35 VN. Doesn't have the strongest detent. That would be a takeaway that I'm getting right out of the box but it still comes out. It still gets lockup. So it's not a bad thing. It's just something I'm noticing that I have to give it just a little bit of force. If it had some jipping on the flipper tab, it wouldn't be as noticeable. But man, oh man, does it feel good and look spectacular. And check out the tight tolerances. Ooh, yeah, look at that. There's not much room between the lock bar and the blade at all. There's not a lot of room for error. So they did a good job of getting just the tip to center up. Now, this is one I definitely didn't see at the KIZER booth because I wasn't paying attention. The KIZER Varatas. Oh, Jacob Lundquist. This is S35 VN, stonewash with a titanium handle. This is the one that so many people were talking about it. I got to see it briefly. Someone had it when we went out to dinner with KIZER, and there were a bunch of people. Somebody had it. I got to see it for a minute, and at the moment, I don't remember what it looked like because, well, like I said, I was a chatty McChatterson. But oh, I'm a little excited. There is so much talk. I keep hearing the word Veritas out there. Oh, mama, are you ready? Let's get in here. This is the KIZER Varatas, and now I see what they're talking about. Oh, would you look at it? Just look at it. And a little bit of texture vision. Oh, mama, I love some texture on some titanium. Anytime I see titanium and they've done something with it, given it a little bit of texture, and oh, yes. Oh, I'm telling you right now, it has such good grip. Ooh, okay. All right, slow down. What do we have going on here? We have a nice titanium back spacer. It is centered. You have a titanium milled clip. It is not, wait a minute, hold on. Hold the bus. It looks like, we have a reversible clip because we have a filler right here, which I'm guessing you unscrew from the inside. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is a reversible titanium clip because I doubt that would be there for any other purpose. Now that is some awesome sauce. Lock bar, steel lock bar insert, and oh man, it is super lightweight. Let's feel what the flick is. Oh yes, that is so good. And how's the action? The action is nice. It has such a nice snap. Okay, this one is my favorite so far. I can't believe how lightweight it is. And how's the front flip? Very, very nice. And can we do over the, oh yes, look at that. The index flip is fantastic on this. And check it out. We have a big forward choil. Oh my goodness. This is an absolute winner. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm doting. I'm officially doting right now. This is so nice. The only nitpick I can find out of this short looking at it is just on the inside here, just a tad sharp. Not bad, but just a tad abrupt, kind of 90 degree-ish. But this is a slender knife. Look how slender this profile is. This could be a gentleman's knife or an everyday carry. One that feels like this. This is one that is going to get pocket time. And knives have to fight for pocket time with me for one reason or another. This one is going to be in my pocket. Wow, it feels that good. And something else I just noticed, check out that pivot. Is that not the coolest thing ever? A square pivot on this side. And then of course over here you have the T8, but I am totally digging these scales. Oh, wow. We have one more knife, but I don't want to end with this one. Check it out. And I'm not sure what the arrow means. Maybe that has something to do with Veritas or Jacob Lundquist. I'm not sure. This is my knife journey. I'm still learning just right along with the rest of you. But man, okay. So I have to put this down so we can check out the last one. Now I backed the camera out a little bit because this is a fixed blade. This is the KIZER Sou'wes. Has a G10 handle, trailing point blade, D2, stonewash. I don't even know what this one looks like, and I don't want to rip the box. So I'm going to use the Veritas to get in here without ripping it, because you never know when we're going to give something away, because, you know, that's just something fun to do. It's a way to give back. We do give away a lot of knives. Check this out. Big old box. What's it going to look like? You get some more stickers, and I'm guessing this probably has a sheath. And let's see if there's a sheath down in here somewhere. And I hope you're all enjoying these unboxings with me, because it's a lot of fun. It's a way for me to share with you. And it is a Kydex sheath. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's get this out of the plastic, and careful. Slow down. This one's already open, so I got to slow it down, and I'm going to wipe it off. The KIZER Sou'wes. It's S-O-U-W-E-S. I'm not sure what it stands for. Wow. Now that is a long one. Look at that. So it's a trailing point, kind of a trailing point, clip point combination going on. And it has, oh, yeah, now that's some good jimping right there. That's what, oh. And we have a forward choil. Look at this. Check that out. Now this is a, I was going to say, this is a long one again, but the handle, you know, when you get into fixed blades, they are so comfortable. The ergos are always so good. And you have a spot right here that locks your index finger into place. The rest of the fingers are great. I have a large width hand. If you have an extra large hand, your pinky's going to wrap around this ramp back here. You have a big spot for a lanyard hole, and it is absolutely comfortable. There's not a whole lot of palpable texture on this G10, but the ergos are so good. The edges are chamfered, huge chamfers along there. And a matter of fact, there is texture on this chamfer part. The middle is smooth. This part has some good texture. It feels very good. And this knife blade, I want to see real quick. I want to see how long this blade is. This blade is coming in at 4.5 inches. Sounds about right. Hey, wait a minute. So let's check out the sheath. Yes, the sheath works great. Has a nice thumb ramp going on right here. Oh yeah, comes out very nice. Comes popping out. So that is a sweet fixed blade. If you like a long trailing point with a little bit of clippage action going on, there you go. Well, I hope you enjoyed checking out all these KIZERs. Go check out this video. I hope you'll enjoy that. And until I see you again in the lives or the chats or the hive streams, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.